made up my mind. I love the way the blue one smells, but I like the way the yellow ones look with the stripe down the middle. Why can't God just put them together and make a whole different plant?
He already has. It's called a cucumber.
That's why he's got you not.
I just think that a yellow flower that smells like a cucumber would be really nice.
Well, I'll pass that on. And do you have any more botanical advice for the creator of the universe before we go?
No.
Good career move.
It's time for us to move on. Andrew, you know what to do.
Yes, ma'am.
I just can't imagine how it's all going to work out this time.
Well, you don't have to. The Father already knows, and he's going to take this mess and turn it into something brand new and beautiful.
Like a cucumber.
We're leaving now. She's such a smart-mouth little angel.
Flight 462, service to Athens, is now boarding. All passengers, please proceed to gate 73.
Well, have a good trip. Give us a call when you get out.
I will. Come on, everybody, let's pretend like we're having a party.
It's not so easy having a party when you're trying to say goodbye.
We're giving it our best shot.
Still not too late to change your mind. You know, you don't have to go all the way to Turkey to get a job on an oil rig.
Yeah, but I'll save more there in 6 months than I'd make here in a year.
We just want to make sure you feel really good about this.
I do. Believe me, it's the right thing.
Don't forget my postcard.
I won't. Sophia Dominus, don't. You got it, girl. Okay, buddy. Take it easy. Yeah. See when you get back. Yep, be good. Righty. As soon as I get there, I'm going to send you my address. And I'm going to call you every chance I get.
Okay.
Now, you know, I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't the right thing for you and me, because it's gonna give us a good future together. Now, you know that, don't you?
I guess.
Come on, kiddo, I gotta go. I don't want it to be like this. I love you, Nathaniel.
Love you too.
I'm coming back, now, I promise. I mean, I really promise.
Oh, Hattie. Looks like Joe's running again. I guess he'll keep running until he finds a way to face what he's running from.
Last time he looked like that, I didn't see him for 6 years.
Gotta go.
You got that look in your eye.
Trust me, big brother. Give it a try. Rasmus. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
See ya.
We love you.
Love you too.
Mr. Green has been charged with 2 counts of felony vehicular manslaughter and 1 count of reckless driving.
Would you like to enter a plea?
Guilty. You believe that? Kill 2 people and get out on a technicality.
He didn't even read that letter.
He didn't have to. It's not the first one he's received. He knows exactly what's in it.
Bad news.
A mess, a dangerous one. And Joe thinks if he just leaves, it'll go away. But the truth is, the danger's not going anywhere. It's going to stay right here with his family. You recognize this signature, baby?
Yes. Yes, I do.
When you walk down the road, heavy burden, heavy load, I will rise and I will walk with you. I'll walk with you till the sun don't even shine. Walk with you every time. I tell you, I'll walk with you. Believe me, I'll walk with you.
Hey, Cleveland, this is your music. From Unpax TV.
When are we going to go back on the road?
How does Mississippi sound?
Ooh, best catfish stew you'll ever eat.
Yuck!
Forget the stew. It's the music down there I want to hear.
Erasmus, I can't tell you how much fun I'm having in your garden. Makes me miss having one of my own. Russell, you remember that year we had all those tomatoes?
That's all I remember. Canned tomatoes, stewed tomatoes, sliced, diced, sauteed tomatoes.
Yes, honey, we all remember the tomato garden.
As you should. I was very proud of that garden.
My garden needs all the tender love and care it can get. So if that's what you're interested in.
Honey, why don't I just build you a little window box for the trailer?
What if I said I wasn't ready to go on the road yet?
Maybe we could plant potatoes in Mississippi?
Tomatoes.
I don't know why. I just don't feel ready to leave here yet. Like there's something for me to do here.
Like what?
Claire, there are a lot of ways to tend a garden in this world. Why don't you go down to the market with me? They got a bulletin board there advertising projects that need volunteers.
Maybe that's it. Maybe I just need to feel like I'm making a difference here before we leave.
Baby, you make a difference wherever you go.
Thank you.
All right. Well, I'll see you all later.
It's about the baby, right?
Yeah, maybe. People just have different ways of saying goodbye. Some people need to plant tomatoes, and other people just want to go to Mississippi.
What about you? Here's one of those letters for Uncle Joe.
Oh, we'll forward this to him as soon as we get his permanent address.
Aren't you going to eat anything, Mom?
Please excuse Matthew.
It doesn't matter what you say. I'm late every day. My teacher doesn't even read the stupid notes anymore.
Just go get your books and get in the car, okay? Everyone grieves in different ways, on different schedules, don't they, Tess?
Well, that's because every person they lose is different. They loved them in a different way. They lost them in a different way. They missed them in a different way. The only thing that remains the same is the pain.
On Monday, we had the flat tire. Then on Tuesday, Mom dropped the keys down the garbage disposal. Then today, the car stopped.
Okay, tell you what, Matthew. Today is my first day teaching here, so why don't we start all over with a clean slate, okay?
Okay, I won't be late again. I promise.
Okay, sit down, please. Well, this semester, we're going to be learning all about community, how neighbors live together and work together and help each other. And I think you're really going to enjoy your first assignment. Each of you is going to build your own model community using things from around the house. Now, community can be a neighborhood, town, city. Ta-da! I already built one, so I could show you what I mean. I've used a cottage cheese container for my downtown stadium and an empty egg container for an electric generating station. And over here, I have Wee City Hall. I think it's going to be great fun. I mean, haven't you ever imagined living somewhere else? It could be any city in the world. It could even be a city of the future.
This is going to be a lot of work. No, it's going to be cool.
Then there's my other favorite rule. Never touch a piece of paper more than once. Read it and deal with it.
Well, there you are, Sandra. This is Tess. She's an efficiency consultant.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And that's good advice about the paper thing. I'll try to remember that.
I hope so.
Now, the first thing that Sandra needs to do to improve her efficiency is to show up to work on time.
Yeah. It was crazy at home. My son, he overslept, and the car just...
Well, you know, this is my first day, and what is past is past. So let's think about this as the first day of the rest of your job.
Thanks. I'll get to this backlog of orders right away.
Good. Get the old things behind you and move on. You'll feel better about it. So nice to meet you.
I'm sorry. I just don't think that's any place for a woman.
It's a woman's prison.
It's not the woman part I'm worried about. It's the prison part.
Russell, these women have no one out there for them. Most of them have completely lost contact with their family and their children.
Well, there might be a very good reason for that.
I'm sure there is. And if there's a way I can help them change that, I would like to try.
Why are you helping people in prison? Shouldn't you be punishing them?
Well, Nathaniel, the Bible says we should help people in need. And if it's visiting the sick or helping the poor or encouraging people in jail, I think it does as much for us as it does for them.
Nathaniel, they need to think that people believe they can make changes in their lives. It's very difficult to change if people don't believe in you.
It doesn't matter if you change or not. People still don't forget what you did. It's like you're being punished for your whole life anyway.
Well, I have to admit that your father would probably be a different man if we had turned our backs on him when he was in prison.
I think that spending time in a prison sounds interesting.
Claire, I think that what you're trying to do is a good idea.
Be careful.
Meet the real-life people who live through these miracle rescues.
What a knife.
I make coffee for you.
Oh, bless you.
Wait, don't throw that stuff away.
It's garbage, Matthew.
But I need it for my school project.
You don't need garbage for a school project.
Mom, we're supposed to use things in our house. You know, like last year when Ryan had to build a shelter?
Don't talk about Ryan.
I'm not talking about Ryan. I'm talking about my project.
I said don't talk about him.
But I need stuff around the house.
You want stuff? Here's some stuff we don't use anymore. Huh? Here's your father's favorite coffee mug. And what about, your brother's cereal bowl? And four plates. We don't need 4 anymore. You want more stuff? You want your father's clothes? Ryan's baseball shirt?
I got Dad this on Father's Day. I saved up and everything.
What you looking at, girlfriend?
I'm sorry, my name is Claire, Valerie. Claire's the reading tutor you signed up for.
What she doing inside? I thought I get to go out.
No, she's going to tutor you right here.
Then forget it and get out of my face.
I'm sorry, Claire. These things happen all the time.
Did anyone else sign up?
No, but I'll let you know if anyone does.
Sign up for what? For anything you need. Reading, writing.
My name is Claire.
I could have been a good reader.
Well, I can help you.
Sorry, lady. Too late.
What's death row?
Our efficiency would be 10 times better if I just fired her.
Well, maybe so, but life is not about doing it faster. And Sandra has been through a lot, Lyle.
Yeah, I know. I've tried to cut her a lot of slack lately, and I don't know, it's 11:15, she's not here again. How many chances do you give somebody?
How about just one more?
Can I help you?
I was just about to ask you the same thing. You're 2 hours late for work, you know.
Yeah, I have a really bad headache.
I understand you have a lot of those. Now, baby, I would really like to help you. And believe me, I have the resources to do it.
Thanks. But, funny thing about grief. Handling it efficiently just doesn't make it go away.
And what you're doing does? Is this your family?
Yes. Well, no, actually, these two are dead. This one's still alive, and the other one is me.
It's been a hard year, hasn't it, baby?
You think? Some bum named Joe Green ran them right off the road. My husband and oldest son were killed. Matthew survived.
And how have you survived?
I cry myself to sleep. Plan elaborate forms of revenge. And every now and then...
Every now and then what?
Look, could you just please leave me alone? I really got quite a headache.
I recognize your pain, honey, all of it. But you're going to get back on your feet if I have to pick you up and carry you myself. Now, you be there in the morning. Take a couple of aspirins, 9 o'clock sharp. No headaches and no excuses.
Looks to me like somebody's got something on his mind.
I want to go back on the road.
Well, don't you want to wait for your father's call from Turkey?
It could be 100 years from now.
Jack Kerouac didn't go to college.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, well, I bet he didn't take his SATs. Heck, you know, maybe I'll just go join the Navy, see the world.
Fine. Put the groceries up first. Donna, would you go check the mail?
There you go, sailor.
Josh, did you remember my vitamins?
So, how was your first day in prison?
I kind of struck out.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You gave it a try, anyhow.
Russell, something did happen. I saw Andrew. At first, I thought it was my imagination, but...
Well, honey, you know, we did just lose our baby, and that had to be on your mind.
No, that's not it.
Oh, well, I know what it is. You know what tomorrow is, don't you?
No.
Anniversary of Joe's accident. But, sweetheart, I wouldn't worry about anything. I mean, everybody's doing fine. Joe's back on track. We've left Springville behind us. We have to move on now.
Springville. That's where these letters are coming from. Someone keeps sending Uncle Joe these blue envelopes.
You see that?
Who else would he know that lived in Springville? Daddy, you have to open it. It could be really important.
Dinah, that's enough. Now, we don't know who's sending these letters. What we do know is they belong to Joe, not to us. We'll just forward these on with the others. Go on now.
See, this is the water tower, and this is the big building. And this is where my dad works, because it looks really cool. And there's a park right in the middle, my perfect city, so everybody could play during lunch.
That's very good. You're thinking like a city planner. Thank you. Matthew, do you care to go next?
I made a city that's in the future, and it's all made of glass, so nobody can keep any secrets from anybody else.
Somebody sure drinks a lot.
And here's my library, where everybody's quiet. And there's no fighting or throwing anything, because if they know if they throw anything, they could break the whole city. And everything's only 1 block away, so no one's ever late anymore.
That was lovely, Matthew. Thank you.
Oh, dear's the pebbles. There's the pebbles.
People who love...
Sandra is an alcoholic.
Yes, she is.
You knew and you didn't tell me.
Well, angels work on a need-to-know basis, Miss Wings. There's a reason why God doesn't tell us everything all at once. You needed to know Matthew first as the son of a grieving mother, not an alcoholic mother.
Tess, I want to speak to Sandra.
Well, Sandra's not much of a talker, baby.
I know, but I have seen what her drinking is doing to Matthew, and I think that I can help her see that too.
Go ahead and try. But if you're going to do this, there's something else you should know. This isn't about a woman who's drinking to forget the people she's lost. She's drinking to forget why she lost them.
Tess, I know it's been a hard year, and I've tried to be patient. I've even given her days off, but then she just takes more.
But that was before. There's a whole lot of changing for the better going on in that girl these days. For an example, she filed all the manifests for the last quarter. Look here.
What's wrong? I know I didn't want to believe it, but I just had this feeling. Sandra.
Yes. Oh,
Well, I can explain that.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But I have to let you go. Get some help.
Sandra?
Yes? Can I, help you?
My name is Monica. I'm Matthew's teacher this semester.
Is he okay?
He had to bring his Model City project into school today. His Model City was made entirely out of liquor bottles.
What?
I believe it's a cry for help from a wee boy whose mother has a drinking problem.
You are way out of line, lady. And unless you have a job to give me, I'd appreciate it if you just left me alone.
When you're first learning to read, it's best to start with something simple.
I know how to read just fine. Don't you get it? I was just messing with you. Can't believe you came back.
Well, I can't explain it, Darlene, but when I saw you here yesterday, I saw someone else I knew. Someone whose presence made me think that you're the one that I'm supposed to be tutoring here.
Lady, the only thing I need to learn is how to look death in the face without screaming. And I can tell by looking at you, you can't help me there.
Not long ago, I gave birth to a baby girl. She was born with beta strep infection. She got it from me. She didn't make it. She died. I lost my baby girl. And I've never told anyone this, but there have been moments when I thought I was the one who killed her. So you can sit there and judge me if it makes you feel better. But I've lost a child. I've seen a mother lose half her family in a blink of an eye. I've seen a little boy lose his mother. I've seen a man just watch his future disappear in the time it took to make a left-hand turn. No, darling, I'm not on death row. But there have been times in the past few years where I thought I was.
I lost my baby, too.
I'm sorry.
She didn't die, but I sure did lose her.
Let me help you find her.
I lied. I can't read. Not much.
I know.
This is where I work.
Oven. 350. Dinner, just like always. Stupid old thing.
What are you doing?
Making a special meal. Of course, if I can't get this pot at light lit, it's going to be really special. It's going to be raw.
What are we celebrating?
Your father and brother died a year ago today. Can't let the day go by. Where are the matches? Matches.
No, Mom, please.
Just don't argue with me, Matthew, okay? I lost my job today. This may be the last roast we have in a long time.
I knew it. I knew it.
Look, it is not my fault. It's yours. You and your stupid little school project. Oh, I'm sorry. Sweetie. Oh.
Sandra, where are you going?
What are you following me around for?
Angels don't follow anyone but God.
What is going on?
I'm an angel.
I need a drink.
Listen to me. Look at me, Sandra. God has sent you an angel.
God?
Yes. You sent letters to punish Joseph Green. You've used alcohol to punish yourself.
Famine, drought, hurricanes, economic collapse, and God is worried about my drinking.
Yes.
Do me a favor. Go dance on the head of a pin and leave me alone.
I can't, because I'm real. God is real.
I've seen real, and I'm not interested.
You can't face reality when you're drunk.
And it's impossible to face when you're sober.
God knows the truth, Sandra.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do. You can hide from others. You can hide from your son, from yourself, but you cannot hide from God.
He killed my family.
God did not kill your family. Carelessness did. God loves you, Sandra. He knows what you're going through. He watches you going through it alone when you don't have to. He's the restorer of souls. A husband to the widow. A father to the fatherless. He can be your peace and joy right now, if only you let him.
When Joseph Green suffers like I have, then I'll have peace and joy. You know what? I think this is a really sick joke. You showing up like this and pretending like you're some angel.
Sandra.
If there were angels, where were they when the car went over the cliff? When the car exploded into flames? When my husband, my best friend, my lover, burned alive? And my son, Ryan.
There were angels with them. Your husband and your son were not alone, and they are not alone now. Sandra, you have another son, a little boy who needs you.
I know. I gotta get it together. I just need some time.
No. There isn't time, Sandra. You've got to start taking care of Matthew right now.
I'm going for a walk now. Bye, Angel.
Sandra, no!
Saturday. Can they solve the mystery before they become the next target?
No. Yes.
Don't miss a heart-stopping, hilarious PAX world premiere movie, Drive Time Murder, Saturday on PAX TV.
Sometimes you find extraordinary...
Sandra?
Let me guess. God wants me to know the oven's broken.
No, please.
Get away from me. I almost believed you.
I was getting through to her, Tess.
Well, baby, God can have a plan and have 3 angels working on it. And all it takes is one human being and a broken pilot light to change everything. And everything has changed on this assignment.
Well, she won't listen to me now.
Sometimes the only thing that we can do is just be there.
Where will you be?
I don't know yet.
Hospital X-ray tech to ICU. Hospital X-ray tech to ICU.
Mrs. Mills.
What is it? See,
There's no change. We really won't know for a while. But it is a miracle that he's even alive.
miracle, huh?
Yeah.
You believe in angels?
Yes, I do. Do you?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. All I do know is I don't like him and I don't trust him.
Maybe you ought to go home. Get some rest, Mrs. Mills. There's really nothing you can do here. Okay? Okay.
Look, I don't even know if you're... I don't know if you're here, Angel. I'm not even sure if you were ever there or if I just made you up. But I want to go on the record as saying I don't want you here. And I don't need you here. So just leave me and my son alone. Just go away.
Sandra Mills?
Yes. Look, whatever this is, could you please, wait? My son... I want to be with my boy right now.
This is about your son, ma'am. We've completed our investigation, and it may result in a charge of child endangerment.
Excuse me?
There was an excessive amount of alcohol present at the time of the fire, exacerbating both that and the injuries to your son.
No, wait a minute. You don't understand. This was an accident. It was a bad pilot light. What are you talking about?
I'm sorry. But if your son survives, he will be put into protective custody until a final decision is made. Do you understand what I'm telling you, Mrs. Mills?
Yes. Joseph Green. You can run, but you cannot hide.
What are you doing?
I'm, delivering the mail. What's it look like?
Where's the rest of it?
It's a special delivery for Joseph Green.
That's my dad.
Really? Joe Green, your dad, huh? Bet he loves you very much.
Well, sis, it's too early for the mail.
Some lady dropped it off. She said it was a special delivery.
What lady?
I don't know. It's just some lady. I'm gonna go to the park.
I can barely hear you. Uncle Joe? Hi. Yeah, are you there? Yeah. Well, it's only me here right now. Nathaniel's went for the park, and Josh and Grandma are at the store. Daddy's at work, and Mom's tutoring this lady on death row. Yeah, seriously. Oh, and you keep getting these letters. Yeah, blue envelope. How did you know? All right. Well, there's a whole stack of them. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I promise. All right. Okay, I love you too. All right, bye. Daddy, I know you're really mad at me for opening those letters, but she was threatening him. That's why he left. I'm sure of it.
Dial, I told you that those letters are none of your business.
Listen to this last one she sent. I'm sure you think all these letters I've been writing to you are just threats to scare you, that I'd never have the guts to go through with all the terrible things I wanted to do to you. And maybe that was true, but things have changed, Joe.
You see that? I've got nothing left to lose, but you still do.
Nathaniel said a woman delivered it a little while ago. It had to have been her.
Oh, my God, where's Nathaniel?
He left for the park about an hour ago.
Oh, it's you.
Hi, can we talk a minute?
What about?
I have a message for your daddy. Don't make a sound. We're going to the car.